Most people are stuck in habits that silently guarantee they'll stay broke. Not because they're lazy, not because they need to make more money. It's because of 5 everyday traps that most people don't even see. But once you spot them and know how to break them, you change everything. Let's break down what they are and the simple steps you can take to escape them. The first trap is spending everything you earn. When your lifestyle rises with your paycheck, you never create space for saving or investing. But how can you escape this trap? Start with a 24-hour rule for purchases. If you see something you want, wait a full day before buying it. Most of the time, you'll realize you don't need it. For example, instead of grabbing that $80 pair of shoes immediately, you wait. And by the next day, you might decide that money is better going into an emergency fund. Even small pauses like this create breathing room. And that breathing room is the first step out of the paycheck-to-paycheck cycle. Once you have beaten this first trap, your finances will already be in a position for you to beat the second trap. The second trap is having no safety net. Without savings, every car repair, doctor visit, or broken phone sends you deeper into debt. But how can you escape this trap? Start with just $500 as your first mini emergency fund. Don't overthink it. You can sell old clothes online, pick up a weekend shift, or even redirect your streaming subscriptions towards savings until you hit that number. For example, if you cut 3 unused subscriptions worth $40 a month, you'd hit $500 in just over a year without even noticing. That cushion can keep you from swiping your credit card every time life surprises you. Breaking free of these traps is great. When you break free of the next trap, you will accelerate your way to your financial goals. The third trap is using debt as normal money. Credit cards and buy now, pay later make it feel like you're richer than you are. But interest is the silent killer. It drains future wealth before you even make it. But how can you escape this trap? Switch to the debt snowball or debt avalanche method. Pick one card or loan. Focus every extra dollar on paying it off while making minimum payments on the rest. Seeing progress builds momentum. As an example, if you owe $2,000 on one card and $500 on another, knock out the $500 first. That quick win motivates you to keep going, and soon the larger debt feels achievable. The next trap is one that every wealthy person has had to overcome in their financial journey. The fourth trap is never investing. Many people say, "I'll invest when I have more money." But waiting is the costliest mistake, because time, not money, is the biggest driver of wealth. But how can you escape this trap? Start small. Even $50 a month in an index fund adds up. If you began at age 25, that small contribution could grow into hundreds of thousands by retirement, without you ever increasing the amount. Think of it like planting a tree. The earlier you plant, the bigger it grows. Don't wait until you can afford a forest. Just plant the first seed. If you are watching this video, you are already ahead of most people, and on your way to breaking free from trap number 5. The fifth trap is staying financially ignorant. School rarely teaches you about money, and if you don't actively learn, you'll repeat the same patterns forever. But how can you escape this trap? Commit to one financial book, podcast, or YouTube video a week. Replace 30 minutes of scrolling with 30 minutes of learning. Over time, those lessons compound just like money does. This gives you strategies most people never discover, keeping you ahead of the game. Most people stay broke not because of bad luck, but because of bad habits. But you don't have to be most people by taking even one of these steps today. Remember, escaping broke isn't about massive overnight changes. It's about small, consistent moves that compound into financial freedom. Breaking free of these habits is only one side of the equation for achieving your goals. Check out this video here to see the other side and learn how smart people handle their money.